Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Poster Queens. Again, it has been a minute. Well, we're busy. Life's important. But
It sure is.
Yes. As always, I'm joined here by the lovely Mr. Hi.
Hello.
Hello, and today we're actually in a park that he and I collaborated on, but we easily burnt ourselves out on it, which tends to happen. But this is our Cedar Fair inspired park, Diamond Heights.
Yes. So fun state.
In all of its glory.
Yes.
Oh, that tea is hot. Well, it's not tea, it's coffee. But, and I'm not being facetious, that's it. It's actually hot. Okay, so this is our little lovely entrance plaza, you know. Everything's concrete. Everything is just, you know, let's pave paradise and put up a theme park.
Yeah, we were kind of going for, like, it was originally, like, one of those smaller, older theme parks, and then Cedar Fair bought it type thing, or, like, a bigger company, I don't...
Our version of Cedar Fair.
Yeah, someone bought it. A bigger company bought it.
Yes. Juniper Parks. And... I don't know. But we have lovely, like, coaster vistas. We have that one. Now we have that one.
I only build parks with coaster vistas. Like, that is the whole point. I build parks basically in touch with Canada.
Absolutely. Let's get the baggage to check. And then, like, here, like, in theory, would be, like, park advertisement. It'd be like Diamond Heights. Welcome.
Upgrade to a season pass only.
Yes. You're trash if you're not a season pass holder.
Yes.
You are garbage.
Yes, and I was going for, so that entrance, I designed it to kind of pay some tribute because the name was an old, like, Roller Coaster Tycoon classic park.
Yes.
So I wanted to, like, pay some tribute to the old Roller Coaster Tycoon entrance. So that was where I got the inspiration for that.
And like that green color, that's like quintessential Roller Coaster Tycoon classic green.
Yep.
Love it. It's also, we were looking at pictures of Worlds of Fun, I believe.
Yes. I really like what they did with their newer entrance. Like, all their entrance upgrades that they've been doing, I'm like, yes, I'm here for it.
Yeah. So, you want to go left or right?
Let's go left.
Left. Okay, so this area, so we have our classic suspended coaster. So, like, in theory, that's the first ride that the new owners put in, because I feel like it's a little bit too expensive of a coaster for, like, a smaller park to have done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's, like, our first one. It has a lovely waterfront, you know, some fun he-likes.
Well, yeah, you gotta have a waterfront. Like, no matter how big or small, you gotta have a waterfront.
Absolutely. And then you can go either way, but to get up to the coaster, we go this way. And the coaster is called Steel Guardian. You know, it's like the guardian of the entrance. You know, like
some rebranding, you know, typical Cedar Fair fashion. Like, it was probably originally called Guardian or something, and then Cedar Fair came in and was like, we're gonna rebrand this to make it, like, quote unquote new.
We're gonna give it an obnoxious pink color and rebrand it. Yes. But, like, the station is dated, and then they went in and they added their, like, steel and canvas cue covers and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's all cheap upgrades.
Yes. This is your station, isn't it? You did all this.
Yes. Hence the crap. Like, obviously, disclaimer, this park is very work in progress, but I feel like we had enough to at least show it off for the time being. Because it's always going to be that one park that we will eventually come back to when we have the inspiration, time, energy, that kind of thing. So.
Yeah, it's one of those, it's just kind of the little project that we always go back to.
Because, like, we were working on this hard for weeks, and then I think we just burned ourselves out.
Yeah, because I think we did, like, 2 or 3 straight weeks of, like, constant working on this, and then it just reached a point where I was like, I don't want to see this park for a while.
Yeah, I want nothing to do with it. But, you know, like, the ugly-ass fluorescence, and then, you know, we got our canvas. Oh! I'm getting better at driving.
Let's see how long it takes Johnny to get stuck.
Oh, it just broke down, naturally.
Of course.
Why wouldn't it? But yeah, pretty standard. Oh, and I'm stuck again. Anywho,
It wouldn't be a
so,
Coaster Queens if Johnny didn't get stuck.
correct. Well, I made the mistake of going into queue. Okay. So we continue down. We got a nice little antique photos place. How lovely.
Yes, I've actually never done one of those.
No. Oh, but I forgot to turn the animation off on the curtains. Oh well. And
It's a
then-
windy day here at Diamond Heights.
Yes, yes. And then we have our lovely, you know, whatever this is that feels like is in like most parks now. I think I went on one in Carowinds, which is called Wild Eagle. I don't know. This place has no theme. It's just wildernessy.
Yeah.
But great views of the coaster.
Yes.
Oh,
Every roller coaster here was designed with views in mind.
Yes. And then we have our sausage place called Backdoor Brats.
Yes.
You know, Captain Worst, you know, that kind of thing.
For the wiener lovers.
Wiener lovers, yes. And then this area, you know, it's kind of sad. But if we go around the corner, you have some characters here. And then we have Fat Man, which is our Intamin accelerator coaster. Ignore that, that's nothing. Yeah. So we have Fat Man, which very early 2000s, after they built King Ka and Accelerator, they added one to this park, which, you know, it's very, let's put a queue underneath the actual launch itself, let's be really cheap about the station, but make it look somewhat themed, so.
Yeah.
Of which we quickly learned it's difficult to do a Cedar Fair theme with it looking good.
Yeah, doing like low budget, like this, going like, okay, this could be themed, this could be generic, kind of, it's harder to do than you would think. You think, oh, generic is easy. It's actually kind of hard.
Yeah. I mean, like, people can spend hours making something beautifully themed, that's all well and good, but...
Yes, as I do, but
Yes.
in like most of my other parts, I just feel like it's easier to kind of mask stuff and make things look good when you can cover it in scenery and buildings and all that fun stuff. But when it's generic and you have to keep it pretty stark, it does make it a little more difficult to make it look complete.
Damn it, the roller coaster's broken down, otherwise we could see it.
I know. The mechanic better hurry up and get there and fix it.
Let's go down this way, because we didn't go down this way. I mean, it's nothing
Down the
special,
way.
it's just a lower vantage point. But, pretty cool views of Fat Man.
Yes.
Now, let's go this way. This area is our kind of midway. We have a beautiful carousel cover. And just, you know, some beautiful sweet...
I can't. It's been a while since we've been in the park. Was it you or me that did that one?
I think it was you. The carousel cover?
Yeah, or did I? Oh yeah, no, I made it. Now I remember.
Yeah,
I
because you
remember
originally made the roof like that copper green, and then you decided to...
Yeah. Okay, I remember now. It's been a while.
Yeah, and then we have our rentals, which kind of mirrors the restrooms on the other side. Plain and simple. And then we have just, you know, some first aid. And then we have like just a gross, no account for theme, we don't care, corporate branding of Street Fox Coffee.
Yes, the shameless brand, like corporate, is here.
Like,
look.
hey, Starbucks is here. We're not gonna let you theme it whatsoever. It's just going to be here.
Yeah.
And then
Just build one. Just build one.
the fun sliding doors. They can close it when they don't want.
Oh my gosh, what is he wearing?
Ew.
He's wearing a cow print hoodie and reindeer antlers and reindeer nose.
I love him. He's obsession.
And does he have elf ears on too?
Yes. Christmas.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then we
He
have
is ready for Christmas.
Yes. We do have a skyway that takes you down the midway, which loving the station.
This station was a pain in the behind.
Yeah, I think you and I both had a crack at it. I think I made it, and you were just like, no.
No, actually, you made it, and then there's something I liked about it. I think there's elements of both of our designs in this one. I think I ended up going for something that was similar to both of ours.
Yeah. Like, I think I put a glass roof on it, and it wasn't working. Yeah.
No, it's a little, glass roofs are a little high budget for where, because this would have been part of one of the more like original things in the park.
Yes.
I was like, we got to keep the station looking pretty rustic and cheap.
Yeah, but this pretty much takes you down the midway and dumps you on the other side. It's not very long. We tried to make it a little bit longer just to give it more of a purpose, but I think we're kind of running out of ideas what to do with the midway, so we might end up shortening it. Who knows?
Yeah.
We have like your classic, really old style building of an arcade. There's one inside, and then these amazing games and booths. I think Fisherman did some of them. I honestly forget who did the rest of them.
There's so many different.
I know.
So if you've made Midway games, we probably use them. Thank you. They're amazing.
Yeah. And then we have our old classic wooden coaster, which may have been here in the beginning because this is completely late 70s, early 80s style. Maybe like mid 80s.
Yeah, this is all you.
Yes.
Look at you.
Yeah, this is Midway Maverick. And I decided it was by the same manufacturers who built the original Texas Giant, which is somebody I had never heard of before because I find it limiting to stick to one specific manufacturer, because then you gotta make it look like that. And I'm not about custom doing wooden coaster supports. No. So. But yeah, the coasters, the queue is pretty standard. It kind of goes back. It's a really popular coaster, so it goes back, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, it's pretty standard. I am happy with the way it turned out. Alright, technical difficulties! Alright, whatever. But yeah, that's Midway Maverick. La-di-da. I do like it. I think I would like you to look at the layout and tweak it a little bit, since you're the king of coasters in our little pack. But,
yes, I'm no, like, expert, but...
Right.
I do need to do some, usually just with like their years, I just need to do some shaping.
Yeah, exactly.
Your layouts are usually fine. It's just a little shaping issues.
Which at times, like, classic story between you and me, I don't have time for I don't have patience for the details. But,
sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's like a weird, like, some days I'm like, oh, I'm going to sit here and spend 3 hours shaping like just 1/4 of the coaster. And then other days I'm like, I can't even be bothered to not shape. Like, making a basic layout is just too much work.
Right. Yeah. And then we have, some classic Midway games, blah. And then a classic bumper cars. One of those cheap little stages that they put on crappy shows that, like, nobody watches.
Yes.
Extremely temporary. They can pack it up in a matter of, like, an hour and then be done with it.
Yes, like one of those ones, like, they have, I always feel like there's always like a cheer competition at amusement parks.
Yes, always. Which I can contest to that, because my sister used to be in cheerleading before she got into, like, sports. I'm sorry, cheerleading is a sport to some people, until she got into softball.
Okay.
Anyways, why am I paused? Play. Yeah. And then we got, like, a fun little mini thing, I don't know. More work in progress. Buildings, because we're trying to make our way down. You did a really cool little, I guess you could say, a garden full of eatery trucks, food trucks.
Oh yes, made a bunch of little food trucks.
Yes,
that are functional.
Yeah,
hit a vending machine in there, right? So that they actually go up to them. You just have to ignore the fact that they squat down and siphon the gas out of the truck.
Yeah. And then we have our other station down here, and your stereotypical Cedar Fair slingshot towers, whatever.
Yes.
This part will be done, coming 2022.
Someday.
I don't know. Yeah, and then we have your pièce de la résistance. I'm not French. This is one of my favorite coasters you've done. Is Cloud Runner, which would kind of be like up in the mountains. Oh, I love this coaster.
Yes, I went for the station is pretty close to Tatsu at Magic Mountain, like that, just that real cheap but themed. Like, look, it's Asian.
Right.
But it's like super cheap. It's.
Yeah, and then we have some chow mein, and that was a souvenir shop that's And then I feel like that was like the only flat ride that really fit in. So
yeah,
this area will be eventually. But this one has like some impressive queues. Like, it's just massive. goes kind of up and then
Yes.
back behind, and it's just all
People
of the
be waiting.
cues.
Yeah.
But I do love that
But
jade
the best views
color.
are like,
Yeah.
yeah, I wanted that, like that jade kind of color. Just all about it.
Yeah. But yep, that's great. Yes, you did. Gosh, I don't even want to know how much time you spent on the custom supports for this.
Oh, and it's not even done.
No, like
but
this,
yeah,
like the second part here is not done. But...
yeah, no, a lot of time. I don't think we really got to see like where the like up towards the front. You'll get to see like there's like the good hammerhead turn, and like it's really just like I wanted that on top of the mountain, just super like menacing, just loomy. Oh, perfect timing. The second half is definitely not finished with smoothing and all of that stuff, but the first half should be good. It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure I finished the first half.
Yeah, I think you did. I think it was pretty sound. I do love all the maintenance bays and everything we did for the suspended coaster, Steel Guardian.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to work on a mega coaster for, a new project that I just started that I'll never finish. But, and I tried to do a hammerhead, and easier said than done. My hat's off to you, sir.
No, those are like it takes patience with those. Labor of love for sure. Yeah, you'll see here that there's definitely some smoothing required.
Yeah, the second half of it reminds me of like Shahambala.
Yes. That's where I got some of the inspiration.
Yeah.
And then the best view, my favorite view, and the whole park was centered on the view, is the view from the overpass freeway.
Yes.
Which all of this is still a work in progress. But as you're like driving up, like just everything just
Coasters.
waiting for you.
Yes. Ugh, your infrastructure never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, it's never good and it's never finished.
Well, those are not the important facts. Yeah. Yeah, but like there's our coaster, and then a Steel Guardian.
Depends what we got.
Yeah. So it's a very work in progress park, but it's been fun to build. I just we need our inspiration, we need our time, because oddly enough, you've been pretty busy since COVID. I've been pretty busy since COVID, and I feel like a lot of people haven't been. That's not that's not saying anything about anybody, but I feel like a lot of people have put out really quality creative content because they kind of been working from home, or they kind of have been without a job right now. So not us, unfortunately.
I know. I've been able to watch some of the stuff that people have done during this time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I had that kind of time right now. But like it's just been tricky because with school, we did there was that initial knee jerk, like we're stopping everything at the beginning of all of this, and it's just going to blow over, so we're just not going to do anything. So then we went probably a whole month, almost 2 months, where we didn't do anything in school. Now, for those of you who don't know, nursing school is very much we're going to squeeze in as much, well, actually more than is humanly possible to remember or to cover in a short period of time. So it's already great, jam-packed. And then you don't do anything for a month or two, which is just a ton of content. And then they decided, oh, okay, this isn't going away. We still need you to graduate in December, so we're going to play catch-up. And so it's been just crazy since April, May. I'm just ready to be done. And then I work sometimes. I'm basically trying to maintain an on-call position. So I work once a month.
Yeah.
In COVID land. So that in itself has some stressors. And, but almost, I don't know. Things seem to be calming down a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm getting a little more free time, but then it's also hard because hubby works from home. And since he works in government, he has very important conference calls, and we live in an apartment with paper-thin walls. So doing recordings while he's in conference calls is not really possible.
No, but, you know, if we have that small little window of time, just, you know, throw out some fun, continue our Coaster Queen ventures. I love that journey for us.
Yes, I love that journey for you.
I love it. I love it. Mr. Yeah. Okay. Well, everyone, thank you for watching. Hopefully we obviously will continue this and or pump out some new one. Like, I know you're working on Realm. I have a crappy...
yes.
Yeah, I have a crappy little project I have no idea where I'll get with, but who knows. It's actually a redo of one of my first Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 parks, but I've lost all the pictures of it, so I'm doing it by memory.
Ooh.
And I'm old, so I don't know if I'm remembering it correctly. So, anyways. Oh, hello, dog. Anyways, well, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time. As always, thank you.
Yes, hopefully it's not like months and months before our next video, because these are fun to do, and projects are fun to show off, because if there's anything to show off.
Yes, correct. That's it.
We do need to do a gaycation soon, though.
Yes.
I feel like.
So if you have a park...
for your channel, and also just for my sanity, I could use a vacation.
Yes, that too.
I'll take a virtual vacation.
I get a question. So if any of you watching have a park that you would like us to tour and do a gaycation in, please let us know in the comments, and we will look at it, tour it, view it, be one with it, absorb its vibe. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for watching. Have the day you have. We'll see you next time.
Stay classy.
Bye.